Hi guys, welcome back to another Lazy Panda, and oh my god, this has been such an amazing week and weekend, and it was a bit of an had a bit of an upside, not an upset per se, but just ups and downs, and more downs this weekend than usually because it was the CSG event, the unlimited ranked. So either if you were a challenger or a bronze, you could have participated. And the weekend started off great. We had a whole event planned, but we had so much dropouts and forfeits that we only casted and streamed 3 games of the total of 16 or 4 that should have been done, and one team managed to go into the finals without fighting at all because their opponents just forfeited and dropped out of the event, didn't want to play because there wasn't any prizes. What if there were prizes? It just shows how people are unprofessional and don't take into consideration that they are making us look bad. Yeah, it didn't have a prize pool. This was a first time event that we were doing it in that format, so unranked, and we got negative feedback. This was all negative feedback that we've seen, and it's just not something that we would want to do again. So I was working with DJ Davey on the semi-finals on the main EGL channel. We had almost 300 viewers watching us. We did a good job. The game was 28 minutes long. They had 3 pauses. The last one was 5 minutes long because the blue team had many communication and technical issues. The game was good. Really liked and enjoyed casting it, and it just showed that what Demon said in the quarterfinal between CLG EU, today known as EG, and World Elite was true. It's hard on both players and casters when there are delays, when the match has to be remade, when there are many pauses, especially long pauses. It's harder on casters because after a while we don't know what to talk about, especially as a color caster, and I can do both, and I'm doing both, and especially when I'm working with DJ Davey, I'm a color caster. After a while, I have already gone through the gold, the advantages, who's stronger in whose team, the items, the future items that they may be building. They don't have a complete build, the dragon standings, the turret standings, which you already saw and which we already discussed during the game. Maybe a few predictions of the outcomes of the fight, or how their engage would go and what can go wrong. But at the same time, I cannot talk about much of that because it will also mean that I'm giving the ideas to both teams, what they can do, especially when it comes to fights. So it's really tough on both casters, especially color casters. Play-by-play casters can be a bit more free-handed with it, talk about stuff, but even them, after a while, if the pause isn't over within 5 minutes, it gets harder. Davey did such an amazing job. He didn't get phased by pauses. He was frustrated, as was I, and it was hard on us. But immediately after a pause, he went back into work mode, back into the play-by-play role. As the second the pause was over, there were fights. So he bounced back really nicely, and I'm really happy how he's improving in that direction and that manner. So yeah, that was a nice event. Tonight is the censored gaming final for the unlimited ranked, which will be cast by Sona and Scoundrels. This is a shout out to you guys if you are watching. And yeah, oh god, after that League of Legends, longer League of Legends post, we have news about the podcast. It is in the final stages of creation, so we will be picking up news tidbits. If we will be looking for guests, so if you have any interest in being a guest on this gaming podcast that Davey and I will be doing, drop your interest in the comments, in the section of the comments below. Twitter, Facebook, email us, private message us, send us a carry on pigeon, smoke alarm. Morse code, doesn't matter. Try to get, you know what to do. You know, by this time you probably already know what to do. The site is almost ready. There are a few design tweaks, but it will be fully ready and operational by the end of September. So keep an eye out on that. The site is already running, but as I mentioned, it is still in the works. It's still improving. It's still getting there where it should be, or where we want it to be. So really happy about that. Shout out time to the girl gamer, ladies to die for, gaming that is, and censored gaming. They have been shouted outed quite a bit, or mentioned quite a bit during these Lazy Pandas, especially when there is a tournament near around or after the tournament. So this is an official shout out to them. Thank you guys for allowing Davey and myself to be your casters. It's always a blast working with you guys. And to everyone else that I shout out to, keep on rocking, being nerds and nerdettes, gamers in all shape, form, sizes, ages. And yeah, that's about the shout outs. If you want to have your name or gaming community shout outed in the next Lazy Panda, leave in the comments below, or Facebook, private messages on Facebook, or leave a comment there, or Twitter, or email. You should know by now. Everything that I mentioned will be annotated either somewhere here, or here, or below me. So you will have annotations everywhere. Also, keep an eye out for some new changes with Twitch TV on the Facebook page. They will be coming shortly. Even I don't know what will be going on, so it should be interesting to see what those changes may be. They should be fun. Community playlist. I am mentioning that again. I mentioned that 2 vlogs, 2 Lazy Pandas ago. So I'm mentioning it now again. If you want, we want more of your videos. Hopefully that will help you guys to get a bit word out about your channel. We will try to bring you more viewers and subscribers. So if you want to be in the community playlist on our YouTube, just send us a link to your video. It can be public, it can be unlisted. You can make it unlisted, so you don't have to upload it on your channel, but make it specifically for Gamer for Life YouTube channel, Gamer for Life UK YouTube channel. So make it an unlisted, take the link, send it to our email or private messages on Facebook or private messages on Twitter or on YouTube. We will look the link, download it and upload it on our channel. So that will make it all nice and fluffy. And that's that. I haven't been up to much this week, and also apart from Gamer for Life, Gamer for Life work that I'm doing a bit now, and censored gaming event that I did yesterday on one game, which makes me sad. But other than that, everything was nice and normal. I shall see you next week, guys, with more news about Gamer for Life and what we have been up to. And see you later. Bye!